Hey guys, welcome back to Willow May Ranch. April here, back with another vlog, a garden tour, and a hay season, and a hot air balloon festival towards the end of this video vlog. I know not very many people get to see those, so I'm going to take you guys along with us to see a hot air balloon festival the right way. But in this vlog, you'll see what I use in my garden, our hay, what we do to put it up, get it all together and put back up in my barn, and what I harvest for the year. Okay, so this is a garden update. You guys asked me what fertilizer I use. This is the Fox Farm fertilizer. They come in a 3-pack, or you can just get this one. This one is to regrowth. If you have one dying, it'll bring it back for you. But this one is what I've been using on all of my plants, my tomatoes, and all of that stuff. So all you do is you're going to take 2 tablespoons is what it calls for. Set that right there. And all I do is put it in the cap because it's basically like 2 tablespoons. But I have noticed that my tomatoes have gotten a lot bigger and a lot thicker, and they're already starting to bloom with flowers with the tomatoes. So you get your gallon jug and you fill it up with water and put 2 tablespoons of the Fox Farm in here, and that's all you have to do. And then we're going to water our garden with it, and I'm going to show you guys how I do it. Water to that jug. The secret to this is you only do it every 2 weeks. I love this stuff. You can see in the before of the video vlogs I have done in the past how much my tomatoes, my peppers, and all of my plants have grown from start to finish. But all you do is add 2 tablespoons to your gallon or whatever your favorite water is, and then you just spray it over top of your plants, and it helps keep them fertilized, food, and all of that good stuff. So here you'll see me just have to do this several times because I have such a big garden. But it's okay because it's so worth it in the end. When you see the growth on these tomatoes, they haven't produced me any tomatoes, but the flowers are starting to bloom. So stay tuned because I will be doing an updated vlog on all of that stuff. Right there where you see those strings is where we weave my sweet peas in and out so that they will grow up the vine and all the way to the top so that it'll be easier to pick and harvest. That's how I weave my tomatoes in and out so that they'll be able to grow up the vine as well. So you see those 2 T-posts right there? We do this all the way down. And then there's my corn right there. It's doing so good. And I absolutely make sure I do this to my watermelon, my squash, and my zucchini. It's planted down at the very, very end. And then I just give everything a really good watering, keep everything down, because this week we didn't have no rain at all. So I just make sure that everything has water and it has the right environment to thrive. Okay, so this stuff is called diatomaceous earth. I will have it linked below. It's food grade. I find the easiest way to put this on your plants is to put it in a mason jar and poke holes in the top of it. That way you don't have it all over your hands. It is safe to use on your plants, on your animals, on your chickens. It helps keep ticks bugs, anything that will crawl onto the top of your leaves and eat them, it'll keep that away. What I do is I'll dust a little bit over top of the leaves. Be careful and don't get this in the flowering part of it, because you still want your bees to pollinate your flowers so that you'll have fruit. Then I will make a little barrier around the base of the plant. Just do a really big circle so anything that's crawling that might come in to eat the plant will stop before it gets there and destroys the whole plant. But I thought I would share that with you guys because I love this stuff. It's food grade, so it's safe to use not only on your plants, but your pets as well. Your chickens, your livestock. It keeps ticks away, fleas. It's just a really good, nice preventative. I can't speak. A preventative to keep bugs away. And I also do this all the way down to my watermelon, my squash, because last year my watermelon didn't do as well. So we're just getting all of those leaves because they eat through the whole thing. So here you'll see me stringing that string from one post to the other. And here's the difference between all the other people I've seen on here. We are weaving this back and forth through the tomatoes. I'll show you a close-up later on in the video. But I think what people do is they'll put the string down and put one on the other side, and then they just leave it and it doesn't hold as well. I find that if you weave it back and forth through the plants, it'll give the plant something to hold on to as it grows. And you're going to do this all the way up so that as it starts to lean, it'll pull on the next string and then the next string and the next string, and it'll help keep those tomato plants off the ground, and you'll get more harvest, more tomatoes throughout the summer months and the spring months whenever you're starting to harvest all of your tomatoes. But see, there you'll see me weaving it back and forth. I kind of sped this video up just a little bit so you wouldn't be bored with it. But I will do a close-up here in just a second and show you guys how we weave these back and forth, and then we just tie them off at the end. So it just gives it something to hold on to. Here you'll see my daughter. She's helping us out. Okay, so right here you'll see me weaving it back and forth through the tomatoes. What I'm doing is trying to create kind of like a sandwich, like someone holding the plant. And as you pull it tight to those T-posts, it's going to hold it securely. I think what a lot of people do is that they sandwich these, but they only just run the string on the outside. This right here creates like a scissor hold, I guess you would say, back and forth. So you just weave it back and forth through the plant as you go up and down, and it creates like a sandwich type hold. You singing here, Turtle?
No, not.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Play.
Do you want to build a snowman?
It's gonna apple play. I'm gonna see everyone from around the world. It's gonna see everyone. Okay.
So that's how you do the tomatoes. How'd you like Miss Willow singing? I thought I'd add that little clip in there. So now we're headed over to the hay field to get this hay loaded, strapped down, and taken back to the house. So here you'll see me wrapping the straps around the back. I've never hauled 15 bales at one time, but hubby was sure that we would be just fine getting it loaded and strapped down. So here you'll see him helping me because I haven't never used these straps before, but he helped me. So we got these loaded and strapped down, and then I was hoping to God that one would strap all the way from the top to the back, and thankfully it did. So now that we're headed back to the house, here's me supervising like I need to. That was a joke. But I'm so happy and thankful that I have hay to feed my horses, a garden to feed my family, and I'm blessed to have this land and hay. And there's my little one bringing me stuff from the garden. She loves to pick the sweet peas and bring them to me. Like it's some kind of accomplishment for her. But here's me just giving him a drink of water because we've been out in the sun pretty much all day. I'm getting ready to go back up to the house. I'm going to take a shower and then head on over to the hot air balloon festival. We made it, guys. Look how pretty they are. That one closest to us has a frog on it, and I'm gonna let some of this play, so if you hear something that sounds like the ocean, it's the actual air that they're blowing up into the balloons to keep them stable and really big and beautiful. But this little game I absolutely love. It lights up in the dark, and me and the kiddos like to play it whenever we go somewhere because it's hard to find outdoor games that you can just pack up and go. And these have a light setting. I'll have these linked below if you guys want to take them with you. But basically it's like horseshoe but with light up bulbs. They have a soft mesh on the end of them and they're kind of weighted so that when your kids are playing with them, you can make sure they're supposed to hit in those little circle things, but my littlest one can never get them in that little circle. So all of us take turns just playing this game, having a wonderful day and an afternoon, enjoying the festival, watching the balloons air up and fall down. It was a fun time. I enjoyed it.
Ready? Oh. Let's go. Ice cream for sale.
Okay, I want vanilla and chocolate.
Okay, I bring you climb it.
Okay.
We're out of vanilla.
Out of vanilla?
How about white?
Okay, what? All right. Thank you. Okay. You gonna play, Dad? Okay, so I finally convinced Dad to play. He enjoyed the game. But I just love how it's easy, it's compact, you can carry it with you just about anywhere. I wasn't able to show you guys the lights because it didn't get dark. The sun set, but I didn't play them after that because after the sun sets, they deflate the air balloons, and I just quit filming after that. But that concludes the vlog. I'm glad that you guys stay tuned to the end to watch this festival with you guys. It's something that happens in my hometown, and this is actually the first time I'd ever been. But I enjoyed it so much, so did the kids. We had a grand old time. We just enjoyed the sunlight after a long day of working in the garden and doing all the hay. This is a nice, relaxing evening to finish up this vlog. I'm going to start posting on Tuesdays and Fridays because I just found out that my shorts are not going towards my video views. So if you guys want to hit that subscribe notification and the bell notification so that you know whenever I post videos, this is my new goal for the rest of the season. I'm uploading on Tuesdays and Fridays. So if you guys want to stay tuned, please hit that subscribe button. And I'll see y'all next time.